If the last few years have taught me anything beyond a deliberating doubt, it's that slow progression is both the shit and hot shit. Learning to adapt while existing in the grueling tension that is what I call transitional stillness is an integral, read, inescapable lesson when living in slow progression. Though the grueling, unaesthetic act of untangling one's sassy ass ego from the knotty web of internet ideals, faster, slimmer, fashier, can feel like the worst of best kept secrets. Everyone is all get out there, do something, join a run club, or somehow magically afford, or buy a class pass while unemployed, or whatever the fuck else. Despite societal noise, contrary as I am, I feel an erotic, downright kinky resonance within when moving my body in the name of a classic roam and ruminate, ponder and prance, a fucking dilly-dally. No further questions will be taken. If I'm bound to do something, I'll be damned if it's not in the name of curiosity, connection, or more simply, joy. Not solely based on arbitrary or archaic traditions from a dialing system. To dilly-dally is a choice to do and be because it is your right as a free-ass human being. And in my case, a fiercely soft and free black femme at that. In my only slightly humble opinion, to dilly-dally is to embody presence. It is an act of honoring both intuition and autonomy, a chance to lock the fuck into environments in a way that facilitates play in tandem with universal energies via embodied action, sans the capitalistic intent and limitation. To dilly-dally is to exercise free will, engage both heart and mind to problem solve, sharpen intuition, respond to inner and outer desires in real time, small yet tangible ways that refill our inner cups, rather than feeling some faceless corporal entity or whatever other normie mask we may don. To dilly-dally is to drop into an awareness of surroundings with a childlike wonder and imagination. The long-term impact is immeasurable. Memory of these moments continuously influence entire nervous systems well into old age. Help release anxiety around safety and security and a world shoving fear down throats pinky style from sunup to sundown towns. Dilly-dallying reminds one how to be bored, how to navigate present and future spaces with a level of inner trust in chosen forms of expression, no matter the appearance of the body occupied. To embrace the dilly-dally is to restore a bit of indulgent balance into an ongoing war to snatch back willpower from the man. To answer boredom not with screams, but with playful curiosity, sacred destiny, and ultimately reconnection. Day after day, we're bombarded with constant content, lethally laced with hidden agendas, all seeking to snatch from our collective wells of hopes and dreams. What's a bad bitch to do? I say again, what's a bad bitch to do? Well, we buoy our spirits, Hearth Hotseats. We recenter our compass onto El Corazon, unlearn so we recalibrate sensitive systems into sustainable strength and remain somewhat steadfast despite the anxiety-inducing reality of asinine tweets, church or celebrity deathmatch, and subsequent end of a world and rebirth of another that reigns. Deliberate dalliances are a way to never lose sight of whimsy in the face of increasingly dire circumstances. A chance to gather, to hunt, to celebrate together, to finally notice those hidden gems buried within our mundane, everyday manifestations, glittering ever so slightly in the periphery. If only we weren't rushing along to plug back into our societal sockets to chase one elusive American dream or another. Even staring down the barrel, the barest blip exists. An illicit chance to answer an innate call within us all, to which I pose the question, in a world bent on mass imagination extinction, must we not hold the line with even the smallest dose of curious indulgence? To those who consume these words, I wish you more whimsical wanderings. I wish you a fulfilling commitment to slow, heart-centered progression while simultaneously giving overthinking minds by overworked nervous systems a wee little break. With the energy that's ripening in the air, so rife with unimaginable possibilities over the next few years, Hell, even 5 minutes from now, millions of lives could drastically change for better or worse. So, how much more time will be wasted? Spent entrenched so deeply into virtual worlds when the next stroke of chance awaits in the physical. Many of our ancestors' autonomies were smothered, snatched. As a collective, we inherited inflicted knowledge on how to stay vigilant and survive. So vigilant, in fact, we've boxed ourselves up into simulated palatability, hustling to brand ourselves into commodifiable characters, desperate to be deemed safe enough. For the virus of success, interchangeable as if we're just playing dress to impress on Roblox. We're slotting into a return castle role of someone else's life, an illusion so specific in uniformity, all it seems to take is one loosened thread to unravel it all. So, here's to undoing, untangling in the unknown, one dilly-dally at a time. Endless people, countless places, and thousands of trinkets in the world to potentially connect with. Does that not tempt the temptress? Scintillating spaces beckon soulful hearts. If only we made time to untether from maliciously compliant social networks and dopamine max habits to discover where in the world expansion beckons. Then channel Carmen San Diego. Well, this shit got kinda deep. We'll wrap it up here, and I leave you with this. Go the fuck outside, babes. That's all. Until I yap otra vez. I'm out. Over Hearth.